I can't believe this has happened, you know? Good morning everyone. We are in beautiful San Juan, Puerto Rico this morning. One of my favorite ports to visit on a cruise. Look at what a stunning morning it is. Beautiful blue skies, just a few clouds. And it looks like the folks here in Puerto Rico are happy to see us. One of the first cruise ships to return here since the shutdown. It's gonna be a great day. So my plan today is simple. I don't have an excursion, anything like that, no tours booked. I am gonna do what I always do in San Juan, which is walk around and just take in some of the sights. San Juan is an extremely walkable city. You actually port in Old San Juan and there's all sorts of history to see here. There's shops, there's entertainment, there's food. So I wanna walk around and show you some of the things that I like to see when I visit San Juan, Puerto Rico. So if you're into that, then buckle in and get your walking shoes on, because we're about to get to walking up a hill. There's a lot of hills here, so it's not going to be an easy walk, but I promise it's going to be worth it. First, let's go check out the breakfast situation here on Carnival Mardi Gras. We got to build up our strength for all that walking. It's 9:15 right now. I'm getting a late start this morning. We've actually been here since 7 a.m. I think, but I was in the bed. So we had a little issue this morning. I am a warm sleeper, and so I always sleep, of course, with the air on as high as it'll go. And then this little turbo boost thing is not doing it because it'll cut on for like 3 seconds and then it cuts right off. So it's not a continuous fan as it was advertised by certain people who work for Carnival. But you see, if it was just like this, I would assume, okay, it's going to keep me cool all night, blah, 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 that'll cut off. But this morning I woke up, it was here in the middle. So it's basically off. And it was hot in here. I woke up hot and sweating. I want it to be here, Carnival. I set my thermostat to be here. Why do I wake up and it's here? Why did it cut itself off? No, no, no. I am not getting comfortable sleep on this ship because it's too warm. I think for breakfast this morning, I'm feeling like a breakfast burrito from Blue Iguana. I think that'd be a great way to start the morning. They also have huevos rancheros and arepas, but I'm getting the breakfast burrito. Hey, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Good, sir.
I'm good, thanks. I want to get a burrito. They got all sorts of toppings. You just pick what you want in it. They got eggs. They got hash browns there. They got tomatoes, cheese, lettuce, onions, all sorts of salsa down here. So many ways to make your breakfast burrito here at Blue Iguana. And they do a great job each time. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. All right, we got our burrito, and now I'm gonna get some orange juice over here. I wish they had the milk. They don't have the chocolate milk. Also, they have the salsa bar here, so they have all sorts of different salsas that you can get to put on your burrito, but I think I'm good with what I got on mine already, but that is an option for you. We'll take one of those. We'll take 2 of those. Okay, thanks. So they actually have these new touchless dispensers here on board Mardi Gras. You're supposed to put your hand here and, oh, there you go. It only works half the time, but look at that, it's like magic. And if I move my hand, it cuts off. If I put my hand back, it'll never cut off. Oh, there we go, it's on, it's off, it's on. All right, enough of that. So here's a solo cruiser tip for you. I need to throw more of those out here. I know a lot of you folks are solo cruisers or you think about solo cruising. Anytime you set your food down, of course you're by yourself, and you want to go get a drink, like you see I had this sitting here and I went and got the orange juice. I always tell, you see one of the waiters, the Carnival waiters in green, I always tell one of them, hey, I'm leaving my food and I will be right back. Because I have left full plate of food here, unopened drink or new drink, went to get this drink, come back with this drink, and this all be gone because they take it, because they work very quickly here. They're very good at what they do, but they'll take your food. So I always try to tell them, like, hey, I'm coming back, because there's no one here to watch it for you. But I always make it really expedient each time I do that. Get into this. Let's unwrap this. Beautiful, beautiful thing here. Look at that. That's gonna be so good. Let me cross-section it for you guys so you can see what we're dealing with this morning. Look at that. Yum. You got your eggs, you got your sausage, and then the crunchiness of the hash browns in here. Oh, this is one of the best breakfast options in my opinion on Carnival ships. So just finished breakfast. Was about to get off the ship, but it's raining Well, it's raining over there. It's headed this way. So let me go down and get some coffee or something and wait this out. It's only 9:55, so still plenty of time to get off and explore. Here's the line this morning for Java Blue. Apparently it's someone's birthday. Not as much as it was on Sea Day, you notice, just looking around the ship. Not that many people on board because most people now are over on the shore. Just looking at radar here, there is a cell that's sort of right over us right now, but it's moving off to the north and the west, so it looks like it won't be too long before the rain will be moved off. And by the time I get through this coffee line, I mean, we'll be leaving, so I won't have to worry about the rain at all. But yeah, I think probably just going to get a small coffee and drink some of that and then head out, because it looks like the rain is not going to last very long. Neither is my focus. Wow, my camera's really struggling this morning. Now let me show you guys what's up here at Java Blue. This is the white chocolate frappuccino. It is like $5, $5.50, something like that. It's so good though. I had one last night. Getting it today. Probably going to be getting it more throughout the cruise. So now we have the Carnival Mardi Gras, not only her first time in Puerto Rico, but her first time at any port of call. Today, the first port of call for the Carnival Mardi Gras here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And it's great to be back in Puerto Rico again. Of course, you do have to wear masks here all day, no matter where you're at, outside. It's hot, it's muggy, but we gotta wear the mask. We gotta be respectful of these places that we're visiting. You know, they still have people that live here and they're trying to be safe. They're really battling this pandemic like the rest of us. So when you come to these ports and they ask you to wear your mask, be respectful and wear your mask, because you're visiting their home and they're still fighting a pandemic. So we all have to do our part to stay safe and to keep these communities that we're visiting safe when we come on our vacation. How gorgeous this ship is and her natural habitat, I guess, a port of call. The beautiful Carnival Mardi Gras. What a great addition to the Carnival fleet. How beautiful this place is. I love coming to Puerto Rico. It's such a beautiful place. It's so old and just historic feeling. You get off the ship right here in Old San Juan. You have these stunning views all around you. There's also the walls of the old fort, which we'll walk up the hill, God help us, to the old fort. But they have these walls all around the city, you can see, of the old fortress that they had here. Woo. Well, I found me a shade tree to get up under, and I think I'm just going to hang out here all day because it feels really nice here. There's a light breeze blowing, but when you're in the sun, and of course wearing the mask, not complaining about that, totally understand. It's really hot. It's really like smothering hot. So probably going to take lots of breaks today on this walking tour. I sort of feel like doing this walking tour, it's sort of like one of my in a day series. So I'm going to plug here a new series that I'm doing. I know I've got a lot of cruisers captive right now in this vlog. I do a series on my channel where I visit a city, usually a US city, in just a day, usually 8 hours. Show you what all you can see in the city and the downtown area. That's exactly what we're doing in San Juan today. So if you like stuff like that, go check out my end of day series on the channel. There's a playlist on my channel, all the ones I've released so far, and have plans to release so many more as we go into the fall months. That's my shameless plug for the day. My walking tour has been closed for construction. We're supposed to continue up around this way. Now I guess I'm gonna have to backtrack some to get to where I want us to be. Sad to see places like this. They were probably once a very thriving restaurant and a very popular place for folks to visit, now boarded up and closed. As you see the local effects of tourism being empty from these places for over a year, it's really sad. So we are right here, and we walk down here, and we're trying to go here because here there's some cats. Save A Gato, which is where I'm going, to the cat sanctuary to see some cats. But now I guess I need to go here, all that way. So gonna try to figure out the best way to get up there. I guess if I take Calle San Jose or Calle Cristo, that'll get me back in this general vicinity of where I want to be, and then we'll finish up here at the Castillos, El Moro y Castillo San Felipe. So yeah, we'll check all this out, mainly here on the western side of San Juan today. Okay, so this is Calle de San Jose, so we're about where we wanted to be, but now I see something else up here I want to show you all. It's pretty famous, probably one of the most visited photo areas in San Juan, so we're going to check this out. So it's closed off now, but this used to be the umbrella street where folks would come and get their pictures made when they had all the umbrellas up of varying colors. Of course, that all originated over in Europe, but it came here to San Juan, and folks who came here on cruises would frequently get their photos made here. And I got a photo made here the last time I came, I think in 2019, but they got the street closed off now. They do have a banner hanging down there at the end. I think that's their Capitol building here in San Juan. Puerto Rico and the 2020 Olympics, which are happening right now in Tokyo, Japan. It's really raining, so just hanging out at church. Church was okay, but they didn't have Wi-Fi, so 4 out of 5 stars. And we're gonna continue to make our way toward the cats. Oh, there's a cat. Kitty, kitty. They're all wet now. Here, kitty, kitty. He cannot be bothered. You gotta be careful walking on these streets too. These, now that they're wet, these brick stones are very, very slippery.